Okay, so I don't really want this to turn out as a very long video, so I'm going to try to keep it as short as possible. So, I got to thinking more about the president, and I wanted to do a psychological evaluation myself. Now, obviously, I'm not a doctor. I'm not Trump's doctor, and I can't really give you the most accurate results. But I've gone by some information which has accumulated and accumulated since, well, really since he became started running. So I've looked at all the selfish, reckless, idiotic, adjective things he's done, and I have come up with a evaluation. But first, I want to just name off a few of those things that I have thought about and researched further into. Why don't we go in backwards order? We'll start with the book, Fire and Fury. Fire and Fury is a relatively new book written by Michael Wolff, a man who was allowed access into the White House and spent quite a great deal of time with the president, and he gathered a lot from those meetings with Trump. And he wrote a book called Fire and Fury after he thought he'd seen enough, I guess. And it was just a giant bombshell, and it named off the way he spends his days, and and so one of the, I guess, idiotic, reckless, blah 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 things he's done is just what he does on a daily basis. Really, he's not fit to be the president, and he thinks about himself. Every single day, almost every day now, he's trying somehow to protect his reputation. So that's, I guess, is a more general thing. And, let's see, another thing he's done is, I actually skipped over something about that. He was trying to, after the book came out, he, of course, denied everything in it. He denied it as the truth, and he threatened to sue the author of the book. He threatened to sue Michael Wolff for defamation and libel. So basically, a man who hates Trump and spent so much time with him, observing him, and then put out a book describing all the things he saw. Basically, that kind of guy has some reason to lie about the president in Trump's mind, and he was just trying to protect his reputation, like he did when like he does every single time he says there's no collusion in Russia, and and every time the selfish things he's done, like every time he talked about how he would just be so good at the military. He's the best at the military, the best there's ever been and ever will be. He'll make your head spin on how good he is, and he's claimed that he claimed in his announcement speech that he will be the, quote, greatest jobs president you have ever seen. Mark my words. That was what he said. That's exactly what he said. Pretty much. He said, I'll be the greatest jobs president. This guy he's constantly, you name it, in any situation, he's looking for admiration. So, based upon that knowledge, I have come up with a diagnosis. I believe Donald J. Trump, the President of the United States, has narcissistic personality disorder. Narcissistic personality disorder is a disorder in which a person has an inflated sense of self-importance. Narcissistic personality disorder is found more commonly in men. The cause is unknown but likely involves a combination of genetic and environmental factors. Symptoms include an excessive need for admiration, disregard for others' feelings, an inability to handle any criticism, and a sense of entitlement. Sound familiar?